What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Muscle, and this is another Two Line Music Cuts Entertainment Report podcast. And tonight, we have a real special guest in the building. We're talking about the notorious sound from Tampa, Florida. We're talking about Kirky from Poison Dart in the building today. What's going on, big boss?
Bless up, bless up, bless up. Bless up, Two Line Music Cuts. Can you hear me good?
Yes, man. Loud and clear. Right here, right here. You know what I mean? Everything is good.
Everything's good, you know. Quarantine, so we're in the house.
Wow, it's like before we'd probably do this live and in the studio and stuff, but right now this is the way we have to do it over Zoom and Skype and stuff like. But yeah, at the end of the day, the show must go on.
Show must go on.
Yeah, man, definitely. You see right here, what I really want to go through. I want to go through your journey as Kirky and the journey of Poisoner. I'm pretty sure there was a Kirky and then Poisoner came into the picture after the fact, right?
Yes.
All right. So let's go from the beginning. How did you even get into music in the first place?
Wow. Get into music in the first place.
Yeah.
My father.
Okay.
My father was a sound man in Jamaica.
Okay.
You know, not before I was born, but you know, that was the influence.
Yeah.
And we migrated to Fort Lauderdale. Let me just speed it up a little bit. You know, Fort Lauderdale going to middle school and middle school to high school. But in middle school, you know, you start, you know, building speaker boxes and using your father's tool to build a speaker box and put it back in the tool pan and get beaten feet and so that's middle school. Then went to Dillard High School and you know, back then we had a song called Phonics. That was the Dillard High School champion song, local song for Phonics International.
Okay.
A lot of people in Florida and Miami, worldwide, when they see this, they'll remember Phonics. We used to keep all the skip days in the park.
So, and about what year are we talking about here?
We're talking about 85, 86.
Got you.
Yeah. So that's where it started. You know, saving the money, buying the records from Rainbow Record in Fort Lauderdale, and that's where it started. You know what I mean? That's basically where I got my footing. From there, playing parties here and there with some of the local big songs like Ruler 2 and Fire 2 and Sequence. All those legendary songs from Fort Lauderdale. And one day I got a call from a guy called Jimmy.
Yeah.
Some of us saw him Super G. Super G.
Okay.
And looking for a selector and an engineer, and wasn't the greatest engineer at the time, but the person that built the sound was the legendary Mark Dragon. I don't know if you've heard that name before, but I could tell.
Inner City.
Inner City. So Mark Dragon is who built that sound.
Okay.
Super G, and also built Super G's brother sound back in Jamaica called Masterpiece. So it's like a brother. Yeah, two sounds, brother.
Okay.
So I came around the sound and started working out with Super G.
And what year was this year?
Oh Lord, I have to say probably around 87, if I was to guess.
87. Okay. And this is still in Fort Lauderdale.
Still in Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe 87, 88, somewhere around here. Super G and Inner City used to play a lot, you know, because Dragon is part of, you know, the family. So
yeah,
we used to play a lot. And speeding up again, I'm gonna speed up a little bit.
Okay.
Matterhorn, you know, came in the picture on Inner City.
Yeah.
As Inner City radio and selector. So that's how when I first met Tony Matterhorn for the first time, I would start playing. Super G and Inner City used to play up and down Florida, Fort Lauderdale, up and down everywhere. I mean, we used to play like every weekend. Yeah. And got to a point where someone booked us for dance in Tampa. Never heard of Tampa. Yeah. Never been to Tampa. All I know it was that way. So we packed up the sound and the whole family. Because when Super G rolling, I roll with wife and kids and dog and puppy, and everybody pack up with that. Everybody pack up going to Tampa. Did dances in Tampa and enjoyed Tampa, liked Tampa, and we kept going to Tampa a lot. Yeah. For a lot of legendary dances. Till something happened where Matterhorn and Inner City went their separate ways. I'm going to put it like that.
And this happened in Florida.
In Florida.
Okay.
Yeah, so Matterhorn ended up on Super G.
What?
So now it's Kirky C
Yeah.
and Matterhorn
Yeah.
and the same Redman, legendary Redman,
Wow.
playing Super G sound.
Yeah.
We didn't have a house or a foot in Tampa, so we used to just come here often.
Yeah.
You know, and we played with everybody, the Stone Loves, everybody, the Bodyguards,
Okay.
the local Tampa sounds. And like I said, there was a dance that I think we played with Stone Love.
Mm-hmm.
And we out juggle Stone Love, the Matterhorn, and the promoter said they want us back the next week.
Okay.
And we got booked. And we came out the next week. It's ironic, you know. I told people this story a couple of times.
Yeah. Okay.
I have to give Matterhorn his respect. What happened is when Matterhorn finished that dance that night with me on Stone Love, a lot of the elders, I'm going to call them the elders in Tampa, the big people, and where we govern the thing, we control the venue and control the dates in Tampa. Them start cuss Matterhorn to the owner of Super G. Say, yo, the boy chat too much. You know, I made the music play.
Okay.
You might talk about the music on a yell and about right and meantime. And I'm like, I'm like, this Matterhorn wicked. And, the owner defended him and said, listen, that's a new style. That's a new thing that's coming. And I said, no, man, the boy are good. Yeah. And because I told him, yo, that's what's going on in Jamaica right now. That's where it's going. That's where it's heading to. And fast forward, look where it is now. I'm saying,
crazy.
I'm saying, Matterhorn is the one I'm going to give him his respect that bring that new talking to Tampa. Because Tampa people didn't want to hear that in the beginning.
Yeah.
But him set the trend, and every selector, including myself and many others, follow. I would say Rory, Matterhorn, everybody follow.
You understand. You definitely get it.
Yeah, so we're on Super G sound. We're doing good. We're in Tampa now, and everything doing good. And till Matterhorn went in separate ways from Super G.
Okay.
I went up north and joined a sound in Poughkeepsie. I forgot the name of the sound. And
so he went on another, before he got to Addie's, there was another song before Addie's.
Oh yes, he was in another sound in Poughkeepsie.
Okay.
But even before I sped up, before I got to Tampa, I want to say this part. When I was in Fort Lauderdale, I was one of the top, I considered, and the people consider me one of the top 3 selectors at the time. It was me, Waggy T, Mixmaster Steve.
Yes.
But the thing with me, I didn't have the backative.
Okay.
Waggy T had I don't want to say the wrong name. I'm not sure if it was one of the radio disc jockeys.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it was Jamusa. One radio disc jockey was back in Waggy T. One radio disc jockey was back in Mixmaster Steve. And
you're left out in the middle.
Right, I'm left in the middle. I'm backed by nobody. So if you notice, all the big dances was Mixmaster Steve, Waggy T, and here's a talented young man, Kirky C. Just get these dances here and there, and the place was crowded and saturated, and I wasn't getting the respect that I think that I deserve. So when Tampa came about now, I said, you know what? Let me just try something new. And this now is about probably 90, 91.
91 time. And what was the scene like in Tampa when you actually got there?
Tampa, we had one venue. It's called Labor Temple. That's our Biltmore Ballroom.
I hear you talk about it.
Yes, that's where every dance is kept.
Yeah.
Nobody shows up to this venue until every other club is done. so 3 a.m., 2:30, the first patron walking in. And that's Labor Temple, and that's where I used to play all the dances. So that was Labor Temple was a scene. They had little small clubs around, Big Man Bar, Fifth Street, Caribbean Jasmine, Uptown. But when them club they close, everybody come to Labor Temple.
Got you.
So Labor Temple was the spot. There was one record store here called Chopix, and that's when I got my idea.
Okay.
I said, Tampa.
Yeah.
Well, it has one record shop, but every time I go there to get a record,
Mm-hmm.
they don't have it. You know how it is back in the days.
Yeah.
When you look for a record and you hear this record and you want it, you go to the record store, they don't have it. You hear the CD, this cassette, they don't have it. So I say, you know what? I'm going to open a record shop. So I went to Super G. I said, oh, let's open a little record shop in Tampa. Because VP Records, not New York, but VP Records, Miami, located in Miami. Mm-hmm. So we know the music was there.
Mm-hmm.
So
got you.
Right. So we got a little place in the flea market,
mm-hmm.
and we fly a little small record shop.
Mm-hmm.
And at this time, I basically left Fort Lauderdale to basically sleep in this record shop.
Yeah.
Because there's no apartment, there's no house. We just try to see what's going on in Tampa.
Okay.
So I used to run the record shop, sleep in the back of the record shop, wake up the next morning, run the record shop, and you know, the local selectors. You know, I have a big up the foundation. There's a selector in Tampa named Chinaman.
Okay.
We call him the Godfather. He's still around playing music.
Yeah.
And his sidekick, Chulups.
Yes.
They were my first customers.
Okay.
Start buying records and start spreading the word that, you know, there's a record store here that actually have records every week.
Yeah.
And that's where it starts. And
okay. And you were still on Super G at this time here when you had opened the.
Still on Super G. It was called Super G Records.
Got you. Okay, so this is 91, 92 time. You open up and you're gone. So, okay, so then how long did you actually have that record store before you actually got to Poison Dart?
We still have a ways to go.
All right.
So the record store probably was open, I'm guessing. Probably a year.
Okay.
Wait, I'm skipping something. So one day I'm at the record store and I got a phone call.
Yeah.
This young man on the phone. Hey, do you have this record? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have so-and-so? Yes. Do you have this record? I'm like, yes. I said, who is this?
Yeah.
He said, my name is Eric.
Yeah.
But they call me Redman.
Yeah.
I work at this record store on the street called Tropics. I'm like, oh, you the guys that never have anything. So I said, yeah, we have it. So he came down there, and that's where I met Redman, in that shop, buying records.
Yeah.
And he used to work at another record store.
Yeah.
So that's where I met Redman for the first time. And we became friends. So eventually, Super G kind of lost interest in his record store.
Okay.
I don't plan on going back to Fort Lauderdale because there's nothing down there.
Yeah.
Waggy T, Mixmaster, that's their scene.
There's
Rainbow Records where I used to buy records. There's Jam Hill Records. There's a million record stores in Fort Lauderdale. So I don't need to go back down there. So I said, Kirk, you need to make life in Tampa. You need to make life here.
Yeah. So
I started, Super G closed on his record store. So I started hunting for a record store.
Yeah.
A building, I should say.
Okay.
And I found a small building. I think I had $2,500 to my name. I rented the building, renovated the building. When it was done, I think I had $500 left.
Wow.
And the business was called Kirky Music Station. I still have many pieces. You should remember that. Kirky Music Station. So I took the $500, drive down 75 to Miami.
Yeah.
Check VP. And I spent that $500 wisely. Okay? I bought music that I know is going to sell tomorrow. I bought records because I have to flip it to come back to buy more music. So I flipped that 500, came to the shop, and Chinaman and him friends and all the selectors, all the DJs, everybody know that music is in Tampa, and they came and they supported, and Kirky Music Station took off. I was there for maybe 3 years.
Okay.
Remember yesterday in the Clash, I mentioned with Roy Sanchez?
Yeah.
It was in the back of that record store.
That was okay. Yes.
Right. So things doing good. I mean, this is the #1 music store in the city.
Yeah.
So then I opened a second location.
Okay.
Right next door to where Tropics record used to be, because they closed down by now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I opened a second one, and eventually I opened a third. So at one point we had 3 record stores.
Okay.
Kirky music station, and that's where life got started for me.
Yeah.
Then Poison Dart now.
Mm-hmm.
One day this gentleman came in the store, American,
Yeah.
tall, big guy,
Yeah.
buying records, speaking American. It was kind of weird. I'm like, you know what does this American know about reggae music? But he knew about music,
Yeah.
so sold him a lot of music. He kept coming back every week buying music. And I asked him his name. He said his name was Scat. I said, okay.
Wow,
Scat is Scat is a very good customer.
yeah.
So Scat came to me one day and said, yo, man, I want to build a sound, man. I want to build a sound. I'm like, yeah?
Yeah.
What kind of sound? You want to build a party sound, or you want to build a big sound system with big speakers? What kind of sound you want to build?
Mm-hmm.
He said, man, I want to build a big sound, man. It's always been my dream to build a sound, man, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
So I said, okay. I gave him a quote a couple of days later, how much the sound's going to cost. And he brought me a deposit. He was serious.
Yeah.
We built a sound system.
And what year was this year?
I'm going to put it at about 93.
Got you.
Build a sound system.
Mm-hmm.
And Scat said, man, yo, man, it's my dream, man. I want some dub plates. Man.
Yeah.
Some dub plates. So once again, in the back studio back there,
Yeah.
that's where we were Sanchez.
Okay.
I mentioned that yesterday. So Poison Dart, I asked him what's the name of the sound. What do you want to call it?
Yeah.
So you want to call it Poison Dart.
Okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. Said he needs some dub plates with Roy Sanchez for him. Then he said he needs some dubs in Jamaica. So I'm not sure if Redman went. I think Redman went, but we went to Jamaica to voice dub. Because at this time, Redman left Super G. I left Super G. Matterhorn is in New York. So we started Kirky Sound Station now. No, we have a sound now.
I see. Okay. That I didn't know.
Yeah, still have a lot of those dubs.
Yeah.
Kirky Sound Station, Kirky and Redman.
Yeah. Did not know.
And we went to Jamaica to voice dubs for Kirky Sound Station and for Poison Dart for my new friend Scat.
Got you.
Went to Jamaica, we voiced some dubs for a lot of plates got cut.
Yeah.
Because Poison Dart have their first dance in Labor Temple, like the following week. And the selector on Poison Dart was Father Scat.
Yeah.
And his little sidekick named Wicked Man Drip. So if you listen to some of the old dub plays, you will hear Wicked Man Drip, Wicked Man Drip. So the dance came, went to the dance, Father Scat, and the place is Ram. Because I forgot it was Poison Dart. It was Poison Dart, Kirky Sound Station, and some other sounds. Dance Ram.
Yeah.
And a Poison Dart Time to Play. And Scat, let's say Scat dream came true. He got to play some dub plates in a dance hall settings.
Yeah.
And Wicked Man Drip was on the mic, screaming, yelling, Scat with the headphones.
Yeah.
And the following day, Scat said, Kurt, listen, it's not for me, man.
Yeah. What?
It's not for me. It's not for me. I need you and Redman to come play the sound.
Yeah.
You know, you could put on Kirky Sound Station. You know what I'm saying? Come play the sound. I got y'all. Dub plates, whatever. I got y'all.
Yeah.
So that's how me and Redman came on Poison Dart Sound.
Crazy.
Right.
Crazy. There. So it's like you helped to build a sound that you eventually just came on. And you're talking about build it as physical, the sound system, and getting the dubs and everything. And you sold Father Scat the records. So you built it from the jump. Wow. That's crazy. What kind of destiny is that?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, and me and Redman started, and we started, because Scat love clash.
Yeah.
So any opportunity, Poison, we clashing. Poison Dart was built as a war machine.
Okay, it was built that way. Got you.
Yes, from day one.
Yeah.
Don't care who you were.
Yeah.
You could be Stone Love, Bodyguard, Addies, anybody, Waggy T. Once you come to Labor Temple, we're going to juggle. The promoter going to make his money. People going to have a good time. But Kirky C is going to flip on you 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm flipping.
Yeah, that's when
We
it
go,
starts.
we go in tune for tune or
Yeah.
something. I have
Yeah.
many of those cassettes still have been transferred where we go in tune for tune with Bodyguard, we go with Waggy T. That's just
Okay.
how it is.
Yeah.
Because I had some crazy people around me, the Maniacs
Yeah.
crew, the Pink Ladies,
Yeah.
and we can't lose. Because once war starts, our fan base is going to be there.
Got you.
I'm saying so. That's how the war starts.
Yeah,
in Tampa.
because you're talking about dub for dub. Just the other day, I was listening to a 97 Poison Dart versus Kilimanjaro. And it was like dub for like basically like 90 minutes.
Let me give you the history on that cassette.
Okay.
Well, first of all, I have to big up that cassette.
Yeah.
Because that cassette is what bust Poison Dart sound internationally.
You know that. You 1000% know that.
Because any corner of the earth that I go, from the garrisons of Mobile, Kingston, Europe, them say, yo, I got this cassette with you and Jaro and Chupa.
Yeah.
Playing tune for tune and Sammy Jet for
Sammy
Jet.
You know.
So that dance was a dance in Jacksonville.
Okay.
And we and Jaro player. Mr. Chupa was there, and Mr. Harper was there. The dance done.
Okay.
The dance was over.
At that time,
99% of the people went home. Me and Chupa, I don't know who said it, but we said, yo, wartime, tune for tune.
Yeah.
Only person left in there was maybe 15 people.
Yeah.
One of the people I cannot forget is Juvenile from Justice Sound.
Okay, yes, Justice.
That's before Justice. He was a clash of fun. He was a kid just there to enjoy. And him did a blowing whistle and I support the two sound. You know what I mean? Big up Justice. So we're there and Chupa, we start playing tune for tune, and somebody was like, yo, it's not recording. We have to record this.
Yeah.
Nobody have no cassette. So there's a DJ from Jacksonville named DJ Paul.
Yeah.
DJ Paul went outside and grabbed 2 cassettes that already had music in it. No, use a foundation, man. You know when a cassette loaded and the little recording tab broke out. You gotta stick some paper on it.
Yep, to make it work. Yep.
To make it work. So Paul get some cassettes and carry, stick some paper in it, put it in the deck, rewind it to the beginning, and start recording. So maybe about 20, 30 minutes of that dance already gone without recording.
With no recording.
Recording.
Yeah.
Right. So it started recording, and we and Kilimanjaro sound is very, very close. Because Chupa voiced a lot of dubs for me.
Yes.
I voiced a lot of dubs for him too, because a lot of the Sammy Jeds I voiced for them. And I think so Robert French, him voiced with me or me voiced with him. But we and Chupa had a good relationship. And we still do. That's my brother. So it started nice and friendly. But you know what tune for tune go. After a while it's gonna get spicy.
Yeah.
But it never got disrespectful because we're still bridging and we're still brother.
Yeah.
So yeah, but one cassette was finished, and then another cassette was put in, and we never got a hold of that second cassette. So the one that you heard, is the first cassette.
Okay, so there's still another one at tune for tune.
Yes, the only person know where that is probably DJ Paul. I have to find DJ Paul, and it's still another piece. So that cassette went from there to my record shop to this distributor, Cassette Man, and it went. I didn't know what it was at the time, because to me it's an empty dance with 15 Sound Clash fans making noise for their favorite song. I didn't know what cassette was going to do. Yeah. But until this day, that's the cassette that is a staple in Poison Dart life.
Yeah. 1000% agree, because as I told you, I wouldn't want to say this was probably about 6 days ago, less than a week ago. I was listening to the Jaro versus Poison Dart.
Yes.
Dub for dub. It was Sammy Jed for Sammy Jed, I think Luciana for Luciana, Dennis Brown for Dennis Brown.
It's a lot of artists. I can't remember. Yeah, it got. I know it got to the point where Chupa tricked me, I know that me and my friend, him tricked me, because we played Sammy Jed for Sammy Jed.
Yeah.
And we ran him out.
Okay.
We ran Jaro out of Sammy Jed. But in the dance, Chupa was playing some exclusive Sammy Jed that's not dubs. We didn't know they weren't dubs until way after the dance done. So in the dance now, we might play some exclusive Summer Jet where Papa Jara alone have, but it's not dubs, but some exclusive 45. But in the dance with all the knives and the forward, we not knowing that it's not a dubplate. We just say, whoa, Channel Star, Redman, dig deep, find some more Summer Jet. But Chupa, they kind of run out long time, but we never know. And we still playing. We still playing dubplate. Yeah. But it got to the point now where I think he really run out now. He run out of Summer Jet. I didn't run out of the pre-release them. So Chupa getting them in them clash vibes now and say, yo, where, Kirky soon not talk, right? Double it, Bob Marley. Yeah. I said, Redman, you look sticky car without a Bob Marley. And later on again, we found out it wasn't Bob Marley, but Chupa the greatest man, the boss.
Yeah, and all of this is after the fact. You find out all this after the fact. Say, okay, you know what? You got me this time, but you're not gonna catch him next time again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, big up Ricky Chupa.
Give me two more of your legendary clashes that Poison Art went through.
I have to say the Rosta clash.
Yeah.
The Rosta clash, because Tampa now, Poison Art Sound is in Tampa, we're doing good. We're doing very good. I mean, we're getting dates every single weekend. And there was a young man that living in Tampa, he never liked that.
Yeah.
He never liked the growth and the progress where I do so. He linked up with Quincy Jones, which was one of the biggest selectors at the time, a selector on Rosta.
Yes. Quincy, yes.
Quincy Jones. So somehow he convinced Quincy to move Rosta to Tampa, to come take over Tampa, take it from Kirky, see them and Poison at them.
Yeah.
So now Rosta is in Tampa, so we have a clash. We had to clash.
Yeah.
So Slick kept the dance, and it was a serious rivalry, and we had a dance, and at that time Tampa had a lot of local artists. They have D'Artagnan, Brian Diamond, Booker T. So of course, when you voice a local artist, them, so you forward them, I got big later on. But other than that, we beat Rosta like baby man, and Quincy Jones is a selector with my respect. He's a bad selector.
Yeah.
But we beat him like baby that night there, and it was legendary.
Yeah.
I would say the first one. The second one, boy, history is crazy, So the same record store that I told you about in Fort Lauderdale called Rainbow Records, that I used to buy my records in high school, they have a song called Rainbow Sound.
Okay.
So I'm in Tampa, doing good in Tampa. Them come trouble me. So they want to clash. So there was a clash on with Poison Art and Rainbow. And let's just say, and everybody will remember the history of Poison Art and Tampa. They remember I beat them to a pulp.
Yeah.
I beat them to a pulp till the owner of the song walk out with him toil on white rag. And
he surrendered.
Surrender. No more. So,
yeah. Wow. That's when. So then you guys were actually running the place as a Tampa sound then.
Yes.
So then, when did the big songs come into play, like the Addies, the Mighty Crowns, and all of those songs there? When did that come into the fold for Poison Art's career?
Well, the first time we had Addies play was in Labor Temple. Ironically, we were playing in Labor Temple with my brother, Tony Matterhorn, that just left Tampa to go upstate New York. By this time, is on Addies. Then it was 2 weeks after the legendary clash with Kilimanjaro and Addies in Fort Worth.
Got you. Okay.
2 weeks later, Matterhorn is coming back home to Tampa to play with his brother Kirky C. It was no vibes. It was no tension. It was a hardcore dance. I didn't know Babyface. I didn't know Face. I knew Matterhorn. And I don't think Matterhorn would have dissed me. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he would have dissed me, but we did play hard. We probably did play some tune in the end. Okay. But it was no clash. But that's the first time we had Addies play. Bass Odyssey. We in Bass Odyssey used to play. Actually, I met a Bass Odyssey in Labor Temple because a promoter in Miami book Bass Odyssey for dance. Somehow, some deposit or money mix up one, and Father Keith called me and said, Kirk, so and so gave me a number. We have a dance with you in Tampa this weekend, but we can't find the promoter or the deposit no run, but we don't want to cancel the dance. So we want to see if we can work out a thing where we still come to Tampa and we keep the dance and we get paid and money make. And I said,
got you.
No problem.
Yeah.
That's the first time I met Bass Odyssey and first time I met Squingy.
Okay, it was with Squingy that came up. It was Squingy
Yes.
and Mark or Squingy and Killamanjaro?
I honestly don't remember, but I would probably say Squingy and probably Killamanjaro at that time.
Yeah, got you.
And we came to Tampa, we did the dance and met Squingy for the first time, and that's where that was Bass Odyssey. Who else? We shot a big song. I mean, the bodyguard, the Johnnies, respect to Johnny. We and Johnny Guard played a lot in Labor Temple.
Okay.
The Mighty Crowns didn't come around until I would say way after.
Yeah.
Not that much. The first time we Mighty Crown clash.
2000s. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Or maybe 99.
Yeah.
We had a clash we had two clashes.
Okay.
We had one clash in Atlanta the Friday.
Yes. Yes.
And we had a clash.
I remember this.
And we had a clash in Orlando the Saturday. Had a clash in Atlanta, and I think it was like a 3-song clash. I think it was Poison Dart, Mighty Crown. I forgot the name of the song now. I think the song Virgin John Wayne used to play. But Mighty Crown beat everybody, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
they
the
were
game
hot.
plan. They were hot.
Hot.
The game plan me and Redman had, it didn't work.
Yeah, it wasn't working at all.
But we said, no problem.
Yeah.
We're going to clash them tomorrow.
Yeah.
Let's regroup. We started finding some momentum in the last part of the dance.
Yeah.
We found we find the gear, and I think it was time for Chuba Tune, and Chin said, no.
Yeah. No.
No Chuba Tune, because it's a possibility we could have came back. So we flew back to Tampa.
Yeah.
We got ready for Orlando. And Orlando was massive. Orlando was huge. It was Poison Dart sound system string up. Big stage. It was in the bakery in Orlando. And the dance ram from wall to wall.
I remember.
Poison Dart, Mighty Crown.
Yeah.
And we regrouped within a few hours in Tarantula. And Redman, we regrouped. I'm mixing. Redman selecting the plates.
Yeah.
Tarantula on the microphone. And wow.
Yeah.
So every round.
Yeah.
We beat Magic on. We stick to our plan. We beat Magic on first round.
Yeah.
Beat Magic on second round.
Okay.
Beat Magic on third round. Straight. I think it was tune for tune now. If it wasn't tune for tune, it was the fourth round. Yes, no, it was the last song in the third round before tune for tune.
Yeah.
Either the last song in the third round or the last song in the fourth round. Mighty Crown played a Wyclef.
I knew that's what you were gonna say, boss.
Custom. A custom. Not just no dubplate Wyclef. A custom.
Yes, I remember.
And when the Wyclef played, the whole place erupted. I remember I go to Chin and I said, Chin, you know, so you're wicked. and Chin said, Kirk, you don't know. But if we have something all the time, we have to have a secret.
Yeah.
And that's how Magic got back in the dance. Now, some people say, boy, Magic won. Because don't get me wrong, that was a big dub.
Yeah.
But Poison Dart won every round. But this one song erased everything that we did for the 3 rounds. So some people say Magic won't win. Pi's not dead. Some people say, that's the album. Pi's not won every round. So that's one of them dances again, but it was historic, and big up to Magic crew.
Yeah, man. No, I remember as soon as you said they played this once, as soon as you said that, I remember the Wyclef. That was where the Wyclef dropped in there. And I mean, history.
Yeah.
You brought up a name, Trulantula. Okay,
Yeah.
I always mix up his name when it's that's one of the hardest names for me to say. When it comes to talent, you guys always seem to have crazy talent over there. First one I remember being around there too was Bobby Chin and Super Dupes that they left over and built
Right.
Black Chiney. Trulantra, he came in with
Yes.
Flex. Now you have Cuta Shooter. You know what I mean? You have so much talent. How do you find this talent all the time?
Well, we can start with Bobby Chin
Yeah.
and Dupes. Bobby Chin came on the sound when we clashed Radigan in Orlando.
Okay.
A lot of people can go online and YouTube and see the clash with Poison and Radigan when the UPS man walked in the dance and delivered the dubplate. That's history. It's on YouTube right now. You go on
remember
YouTube.
that one there. Yeah.
Poison Dart, Radigan.
Yeah.
UPS man walked in his brown suit.
Yeah.
Came and stand by the booth.
Mm-hmm.
Right before Radigan done play, and the player start bust, and he had a plate in his hand. He had a package in his hand.
Yeah.
And Radigan make a speech that said, "Oh, how come the UPS man is running on Thanksgiving? Because Orlando used to have a big clash every Thanksgiving.
Okay.
He used to poison out in somebody every Thanksgiving is a big clash in Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where Bobby Chin joined the sound.
Mm-hmm.
Soon after Bobby Chin's to Kirky, want to bring on Super Dupes.
Yeah.
And Bobby Chin and Super Dupes was on the sound for a while, long time, playing Poison Dart, jamming from Miami to Tampa, playing Poison Dart. And Super Dupes is a Grammy-winning producer right now.
Crazy.
He produces for Drake and Mary J and everybody. So Super Dupes started building remixes.
Yes.
And then he put out some CDs called Black Chinese Remix.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't know, but the first 2 or 3 Black Chinese CDs was all Poison Dart dubs with the name taken out.
Get out of here. Yeah. What?
Yes, because Dupes was, it was remixes. So the name taken out, no problem. Dupes, do what you're doing.
Yes, because you weren't thinking it wasn't, but it didn't say Black Chinese instead. It was just as remixes.
Just or sample Black China, but it was Poison Dart dubs.
Yeah.
So now the series of CD got so humongous that they start getting dubs from artists.
Yeah.
I remember one time they got like the Assassin, when Assassin just started DJing, they got songs from Assassin. Mm-hmm. It was one CD with like 1 million Assassin on there.
Yeah.
So they start getting their own dubs now.
Okay.
So now maybe volume 4 or 5 started with all Black Chinese dubs.
Okay, so originally Black Chinese wasn't built as a sound. It was built as a mixed CD type of thing?
Yes, Black Chinese was on Poison Dart. When Black Chinese CD started, they were on Poison Dart.
Okay, so this was just a separate brand to say, okay, we're doing something different, but it was not to actually build a next sound.
No.
Yeah.
Not to build no sound, just to build some CDs.
Yeah.
So the CDs got so popular, promoters start, Poison Dart at this time is traveling the whole entire world.
Yeah.
So promoters used to call us and say, yo, we want to book Black Chinese.
Yeah.
But it's weird because Black Chinese plays a Poison Dart.
There is no Black Chinese.
There's no Black Chinese. So it was getting kind of weird and kind of confusing. Yeah. I have some pictures in Bermuda where me and Dupes right now chilling in a hotel room going through records. I'm like, and I'm like, why am I here? Like, but he's on Poison Dart.
Yeah.
But he's Black Chinese. So it got to a point where I said, yo, Bobby Chin Dupes.
Yeah.
We used to call him Ping and Pong. That was the nickname on Ping and Pong.
Yes.
So I said, yo, y'all just go do your own thing, man. We family, everything good. So that's when Black China went on their own and started Black China. Who else? Tarantula.
Yes.
Tarantula used to play one of the baddest songs in Florida out of Orlando called King Chalice.
I've heard of that song, yes.
And King Chalice kind of put down the song. He had some circumstances, part of the song, and I recruited Tarantula. He was there for a while. And then, honestly, I don't remember what happened, but Tarantula wasn't with us anymore. So Tarantula left Poison Dart. And then, this was the time of US Rumble, 2002, 2003.
Yes.
At this time, this is when Final Scratch came in the picture. A lot of people don't know what Final Scratch is. Final Scratch is before Serato.
Yes.
Okay, there was no Serato. It was called Final Scratch. So someone bought me a Final Scratch system for my birthday.
Okay.
And I started messing with the computer. I'm not going to say laptop because we couldn't afford laptop back then.
Yeah, at that time there.
Exactly. So we was going to the parties in Tampa with a desktop.
What?
You come, I have pictures right now. You come to the club, you're going to see a big flat screen on the stage and a big tower on the stage and somebody in front of the keyboards.
Yeah.
And that's how Final Scratch was hard to operate, but I studied it and I practiced it. And we went from the tower till we got when some little small cube computers came out with lights in them, some little small ones.
Yes, yeah.
Still have the keyboard, the mouse, and the flat screen separated. So I got a case built for it.
Yeah.
And that's what we brought to US Rumble 2003. And everybody was like, oh, what is man?
Yeah.
This man I go with luck computer and I people them dance.
And nobody had Serato at this time here.
Serato never existed. There was no thing called Serato. Everybody used to laugh at us.
Yeah.
I remember, big up my brother Steely Bashment. He's my brother, he's my family, but Steely is a Kirk. I would never use a laptop in a dance. Never. DJ Khaled. DJ Khaled at the time told me, because DJ Khaled used to go to Tampa. We used to play a lot back in the days, DJ Khaled. And Khaled said, Kirk, man, I would never use a laptop. I would never use a computer in the party. I'm strictly vinyl. I'm like, okay, this business is going to change.
Yeah.
And we went to US Rumble. And I'll give you a little history on that for the folks that don't know.
Yep.
So we went there early and we set up Final Scratch because it's a process. You got to set up four RCA cables. We set it up, we did sound check, test the computer, test the mouse, the keyboard, everything is good. And we left, went back to the hotel, get some sleep, came back to the Clash, turned on the computer, everything's fine. Squingy was the host, I think. Yeah, I think Squingy was, because Squingy was in Tampa. By this time, Squingy's brothers, that's my friend. So Squingy, Chin hired Squingy to host the Clash. Squingy came, and I don't know what happened. Later on in life, somebody told me that Noah Power, not spitefully, but he was messing with some wires in the back of the rain mixer and switched one of my wires around. It don't matter. But when it was our time to play, one of my side of turntables wasn't working.
Yes, I remember this now. Now that you say it,
as if you're a real soul man from back in the days, you remember that the rain mixers, you have a knob that you turn to select. So what they did was plug the left and right of the turntable on the same knob. So if I turn it, I hear it's channel 1, turn it here channel 2, but I can't have no fader. I have no fader control.
Got you.
So I said, luckily Redman said, Kirk, I know you trust this computer. I trust it too, but I'm bringing one box of dubplate just in case. So we have a bridge in around me right now, been around me all of Pies Not Life, named Cubby. Cubby was there in the Bronx. I said, Cubby, go to the door. Go get me gun. You know what I'm talking about. Go for the dub box.
Yeah.
So when I got the dub box, at the dance was me, Redman, and TNT. TNT, another ex-Boys Not member. Well, still part of the family. He lives in Cayman Islands right now. Okay. And TNT was mixing. I was on the mic. Redman selecting. So what we had to do is play one side of the turntable off Final Scratch. Yeah. And hope that we had a juggling with the dub plates to mix it on the other side. So when we couldn't get it going, who would have Bronx start? Boo. Squingy, you know, we came on the same flight together. Squingy left from my house to go to this dance. That's my brother, but he can't show me no favoritism.
No bias,
No biases. Poison Dogs, are you ready? In my mind, I'm like, that nigga, didn't you just leave my house last night? Like, relax. So, Poison Dart, are you ready? Poison Dart, you have 2 minutes to get the problem sorted out, or disqualification or something. So I kept my level head. I said, yo, mix over here, dub plate over here. I would start juggle, and the place start erupt. I remember the Third World rhythm, level the place.
Yes.
I just voiced like 6 Cartel and the Love put on the body. First thing we do when the war start. But we couldn't mix it, so we had to mix it. Next song.
Yeah. Got you. 1 1 1 1 1.
1 1 and Bronx erupt.
Yeah.
Long story short, we won the dance.
Yeah. Who was in that US Rumble that year?
I'm not gonna remember. I'm not gonna remember. I know Stainless.
Yeah.
Stainless was in there. The sound from Baltimore. Raw Deal.
Yes.
I can't remember. And some more. I can't remember who.
Young Hawk wasn't in that one there.
No, Young Hawk was in the second one. The following year. Young Hawk won this the following year. 1 year. Well, Young Hawk took the title from us the following year.
Got you.
So the thing about it now is whoever won this clash go to World Clash next week.
Next week.
Next week. I need help. So Tarantula was still there in the wings. He was a part of Poison Out, but I said, I called him. I said, let's put bygones aside. I need you on the sound right now. And then we went to World Clash the following week. We didn't win, but we represented the best we could with 1 week preparation.
Yeah.
And a matter of fact, we had World Clash Jamaica the following week.
So it was 3 weeks back to back to back.
I think it might be 4 because I remember we had England too. You know what I'm saying? But
UK at those times.
You're right, yeah. UK, right. So I remember we went to Jamaica. That clip is on YouTube also. Yeah. And there's a lot of politics coming into the dance hall at this time. We check every artist. Nobody know I'm giving a tune. They say they come to check us and they're not come check we, and we just for that clash, that 2003 World Clash in Jamaica, we voiced 2 new songs. Yeah. We voiced the Morgan Heritage. Yeah. Poison Dog Still Killing Sound. And we voiced a Natty King. Yeah. And that's all we got. At this time, Matterhorn, I forgot what artist Matterhorn was saying. I think Matterhorn was saying Bounty. Yeah. I think Trooper was saying, I think Gaz at the time. And Poison Dog wasn't saying nothing because we never had nothing. So we just play what out. We knew we wasn't going to make it past the second or third round. So we just play what we had, bust up the place, a 2 around them, and then we got eliminated.
Call it a day.
Yeah,
man. You see, that you brought up a good point too. When it comes to World Clash USA, we're talking about here. How come? What do you feel? Why an American song has never won World Clash in USA?
The audience in America. Remember, the clash is taking place in America, but that don't mean all the fans are going to be repping America.
Got you.
Because if Bass Odyssey is in a World Clash, the whole of country are come represent the Bass Odyssey in America. Yeah. So not because it's in America, it's still Bass Odyssey fans. It's still Kilimanjaro fans. It's still hardcore Clash fans from Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? That's going to come represent their sound. I don't think, and at that time, the only sound that really had, I think, that really had a core fan base at that time, especially in New York, was Addy's LP. And at that time, I don't think those 2 songs were playing much. I think they had part the sound for a while. Yeah. So maybe if those songs were in World Clash at that time, you know, with the LP and Addy's fan base in New York, it would have made a difference. But when you go to a World Clash in New York, it's all Jamaican people were used to them Jamaican sound. Them not come support no Poison Dart or area.
And we're saying you guys were from the other side of the country. You guys are from Florida. Yeah, exactly. In New York. So then it's to get that crowd on your side. It's like, what?
It's hard.
Yeah.
We had Poison Dart has always had an uphill climb. You know what I'm saying? To get the respect and everything that we deserve. You know what I'm saying?
Because you guys are coming from somewhere too, which isn't really a designated dance hall spot outside of there. Because remember, once you're in Tampa, you know what's going in there. But us outside of there, we don't know what's going on unless we get a cassette here, a VHS here. We don't know what's going on down there.
Listen to me, it's not like we're from Miami where they had Waggy T or, you know, them bad sound there or the mellow sound. We're in Tampa. We're in a separate part of Florida. We consider the bush, the country.
Okay, that's considered country out there.
Of course, it's country.
Yeah.
And I love every piece of the country.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just I didn't know because again, you hear it's because of you guys, you know, Tampa, but generally you hear the Fort Lauderdale, the Miami, and those places. You're Tampa, not so much.
That's exactly. There you go.
Wow, that's big there. And again, when we're talking about talent on Poison Dart, I know that you guys had a tragedy around 5-6 years ago with a couple of members of the song.
Yeah. 2000, no, more than 2008.
It was 2000 already, eh?
2008. So it was Memorial Weekend. Memorial Weekend 2008. So we lost two members of the family.
Yeah.
And one extended family. One was a dancer visiting from Connecticut. And Chris Rock was so much story. Chris Rock used to play Bodyguard.
Okay.
Chris Rock also used to play a song from Clarendon, Maypen. It's a mobile song. It's called Night Tracks.
Night Tracks, yep.
Right. So Chris Rock made his way to America, want to play Poison Dart. So Chris Rock was on Poison Dart. So if you want to find Poison Dart in Tampa on a Friday night, it's Club Prana.
Yeah.
I've been at the same club over 20 years.
What? Yeah.
If it wasn't for COVID-19, I would be there this Friday.
Okay.
That's my job. We was on the first floor. Now we're on the rooftop. It's the best vibes.
Yeah.
International vibes in Tampa on a Friday night. The hardcore crowd not necessarily like Prana because it's not hardcore, because Kirky is going to play soca. I'm going to play Afrobeats.
Yeah.
I'm going to play a little hip hop. I'm going to play a little Latin because that's how I make a living. I play for everybody.
For sure.
I kill the sounds. I kill the sounds every day. But my job, I'm an international disc jockey.
I hear
that's
you.
That's who pays cut the check. So Chris Rock decided he want to start a night about a 45-minute to an hour drive from Tampa in a place called Arbondale.
Yeah.
He started a Friday night called Chaka Chaka Friday. So all the hardcore people, the dancers, anybody that don't want to hear Kirky C on him hip hop on him soca, that's where they go.
Yeah.
He did it every second and every third and last Saturday of the month. Chaka Chaka Fridays. So that's where it was going on for like 3 years or so, a long time.
Oh, it was for a while.
It was going for a while. So they were there this particular night. I don't know what, some incident happened the week before at somebody's birthday party. And some people was on the microphone DJing like on the microphone, and somebody told somebody to give up the microphone, your mic shock.
Yeah.
And it led to a fight where somebody got stabbed the week before.
Yeah.
So the following week now, people them come take their revenge and shoot at the place. Froggy from Mod Squad, big up Froggy from Mod Squad, he was playing at the time on the set. And while Froggy playing, 3 people lost their life. Chris Rock, Tony Montana, a friend of mine that used to work at the record store, and Boomer Blaze. So I was at Prana done. I just sat down for like 2 minutes to catch my breath from the crazy party, and my phone ring. There was a guy named Phillips. Said, Kirk, yo, them just shoot. I was like, I dropped the phone. I was like, what? You know what I mean? And all 3 people died.
Yeah. Wow.
It was a terrible time. The Poison Dart song. I mean, I thought we was done.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Because when the news people, first of all, at the record store, know that the news, all the media line up. And they broadcast and what they want to broadcast. There's a gang called the Poison Dart Gang. And at this time, if you're Caribbean or Jamaican in Tampa, on your car, you have Poison Dart. You have a Poison Dart sticker. That was a thing for a while.
Okay.
I'm talking about thousands of car, Poison Dart.
Yeah.
So now they've seen all this where the Poison Dart Gang, and it was a Poison Dart Gang shooting in Arbondale, why these 3 people got killed.
Wow.
So I didn't want to speak to the news. So I called my lawyer and I said, what should I do? Because they're in front of my shop. I can't open. He said, Kirk, let me tell you something about news. They're not going to go away.
Yeah.
You have to return. I don't know how they got my number, but all of them got my phone number. They said you have to call them back, set an appointment, and do your interview. That's the only way they're gonna go away. So I called Fox, CBS, ABC, all of them. I said, it's you, 4 o'clock, you, 4:15. Y'all get 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Tarantula was there, everybody was there, and basically what press is crazy. They just wanted to interview us to see if we're really a gang. What are we about? I told Tarantula's a producer and a DJ and an MC. I'm a DJ, blah, blah, blah. So they said, can we get footage of you guys like him doing production? Yeah. So at this time, we had a full production studio in the back of the shop. So we went back there. Tarantula had to be on the keyboards, playing keyboard, acting like he's tapping the drum machine.
What?
I got the headphones on, acting like I'm DJing to show these people that we're really DJs.
Yeah.
And then the news went away about the Poison Dart Gang.
Yeah. Wow, the Poison Dart Gang.
It was crazy.
Wow, that's crazy. You know, because a lot of people see that you guys have been around for a long time, but they don't really know the stress and what it is to be a big cell. You understand? You know what I mean? Trust me. Okay, tell me about a couple more questions before I get you out of here. Give me some of the 3 of your biggest dubs in your box. 3 of your most memorable dubs in your box.
Memorable.
Yeah.
First one I'm going to say, Beres Hammond, What Can You Do to Stop Your Son from Dying?
Yeah. That
dub was voiced in a hotel room. And Beres Hammond, anybody who knows Beres knows the Beres not to do them thing there. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. We got there and Beres did like 4 songs, and then that album had just came out and Redman said, I want that song. Beres said, I have never done that dub for any sound ever. It's the first time I'm doing this dub ever in my life.
Yeah.
Beres got on his knees with a pen and paper.
Yeah. And
he wrote the dubs. I said, Redman, let's go. Ready. That time we had the studio set up because back then there was no laptop and a mic. We had to bring a mixing board and that machine and put it on top of the bed. So one bed in the room is just studio. And Beres sang, you know, what can you do to stop your sound from dying? And that was, I would say that's number 1. Number 2, I would have to say the Beanie Man and Shines combination. Shines, you know, the rapper from Bad Boy. Belize artist. Super dupes them voice that dub. It was a Memorial weekend. Everybody was in Miami. Beanie Man, Shines, everybody. Another hotel room studio session. And I think they were voicing for, I think Matterhorn had Fully Loaded coming up or something. They were voicing some other stuff. And as a dubs, I have to have that dub.
Yeah.
I would have to say Beanie Man and Shines. What other one now? Which other one? So many. A third. I'm going to say, I'm going to have to say the same question from the class yesterday. I have to say the came to that Anthony B, because when you spend your money, you pay these artists all your money.
Yeah.
And you took them to a studio, and then the studio, the quality of the dubs is not what you would like it to be.
Yeah.
That's not the artist's fault. They did their job. So we was worrying. I think we spent like maybe, I don't know, a lot of money, $4 grand, $5 grand for a lot of dubs. Yeah. And they got messed up in the studio. The levels wasn't right. So we had to call Capital Anthony B and say, yo, I know y'all in Atlanta tomorrow, but we need to meet y'all in Orlando Sunday to revoice these dubs. Yeah. And we now have no more money. And Capital said, yeah, man, come. So me and Redman went, we asked them a hotel room. They told us to call the promoter told us a hotel. We booked a hotel room in Orlando. And we just there waiting. It's a waiting game. Sunday evening, we're supposed to be home eating our rice and peas and chicken, our fried fish, and we here sitting in the hotel room just waiting for the concert to be done, for the artists to come. And they did not show up to the hotel till 3 a.m. in the morning. By the time everybody in the hotel sleeping. and here come two Rasta man and them friend, and the body of smoke, and the studio is ready, and you wipe the crust out of your eye, and be like, okay, let's go, ready, and then voice on voice, and it was getting loud in there, because when came to the DJ, you know, him have him hype man, and they stomping on the ground, and Anthony be a stomp, and it's loud. Then the hotel manager came. I think we opened the door the first time.
Yeah.
And we said we're going to turn it down. Start voicing again. Loud, they came back, we didn't open. They came back, we didn't open. More manager, we're peeping through the hole, like, we ain't opening. We spent our money, we got to get our dogs. Then the police came, we ain't opening.
Yeah.
Them knock, and we just kept voicing, and then when it done, we opened the door. They came in, and they said, we have to get out. No problem.
We're done. We're done.
We are done. So we pack up. We got all our tunes voiced over, and we pack up our stuff and head back to Tampa.
Yeah, that's crazy. There, you mentioned the clash you're talking about. That's the quarantine clash that happened yesterday. We're talking about Sunday. That happened between you and Heavy Hammer,
right,
from Italy. Crazy clash. How did that even come around? When did you get the call for that clash, sir? We
got a call just to put in our ears that they might need us for next week. The Sunday prior wasn't confirmed.
Yeah,
we didn't know who was clashing. We got confirmed of who we were clashing.
Yeah,
Thursday.
Yeah.
He said it's Heavy Hammer. I said okay. Big song from Italy, well-respected sound, but I don't care. We beat them before, so I'm gonna do it again. Once I get calls for clashes, my mind just start going. I don't sleep.
Yeah.
What can you do to win this clash if you can? What can you do? This clash is gonna have a lot of views worldwide. What can you do? You know, that's gonna help Poison Dart. So my mission, I spoke to my team. I said, the mission is to push out S-Class. S-Class is one of the wickedest female DJs I know.
Yeah.
Everybody know Kirky C. My name is built worldwide. So I said, you know what? I'm going to push out S-Class. So I told Bada General, a.k.a. Froggy, I said, I need a custom. Big up S-Class. I called Trent. I said, I need a custom.
Yeah.
I don't need no dirty custom because Sunday evening, it's Easter Sunday. I don't want to diss up Rafa too much.
Yeah.
Just keep it clean. I need some clean customs.
Yeah.
Tarantula, clean customs. Froggy, clean customs. I need to big up S-Class.
Yeah.
And I call Wayne Wanda. I say, I need something for the situation we're in, the COVID-19. Okay, Kirky. He was 2 songs. I only played 1. The other one is on my SoundCloud. Yeah. The other one's on my SoundCloud. I uploaded today.
Yeah.
I said, I need no kill sound, nothing. Just something to show respect to what's going on in the world. And Wayne Wonder is my artist, good friend of mine. And Wayne Wonder emailed 2 songs to me in no time. I linked Luciana, because Luciana had this song he voiced a couple weeks ago that I heard. And it just happened to be on a rhythm called the Bandulu that we have a lot of dubs on. So I'm like, wow, that's ironic how things just fall into place. So I called Luciana. I said, Luciana, need that dub. He said, no problem. He said, no problem, brother Kirky. I got you.
Yeah.
And Luciana voiced it. I just voiced the Luciana, the Tarantula, the Butter General, and the 2 Wayne Wonder. That's all we voiced. And the mission was to push S-Class. I brought S-Class in. I said, S-Class, this is how we're going to do. The rounds are short. They're only 5 minutes long. That's barely 10 songs. Listen to me. We had crates lined up. I thought it was 1 10-minute round. We thought it was an intro round and then 3 10-minute round.
Yeah.
So we lined up tunes for basically 4 rounds.
Okay.
So we didn't get the rules till Saturday that it was only 1 5-minute round and then 2 10-minute round. Like, oh my God. Because we have some tunes we want to play. You know what I'm saying? I lined up some. When I tell you that no song was played, literally each crate had like 50 songs in it, and we played 10, 15 songs out of each crate.
Yeah.
I'm saying we had some wicked songs lined up to play, but I have to be smart. I know how Heavy Hammer play. They're gonna play slow and the European style rhythms. And that's not going to work in a 5-minute round clash. Because by the time you play two songs or 3 songs, it done.
Mm-hmm.
So as an S class, let's just pick some hot song and shoot. When I say shoot, because there's no time. I have no time for no long speech.
Yeah.
And no level.
No.
And we don't have time for that.
Yeah. Shoot.
Because we have to get internet hype.
Yeah.
Nobody want to hear no talking right now, like a regular dance. So shoot and shoot. She shoot and shoot and shoot.
Listen to me. When I see you leave and you went to the back to where the speakers were.
Yeah.
And you were just back there and she's in front of you and she's not looking back at you, you know.
No,
all you're saying is shoot.
Shoot.
Just
shoot.
Yeah, man.
Just shoot. So
shooter. Wicked.
So Tarantula sent us the custom Sunday morning, like 1 a.m. Saturday night. And I shared the tune with the group. I was like, oh my God, this is the tune.
Yeah.
And then when Tarantula said, call out the shooter.
Yeah.
We was like, that's it.
Okay, so that name was just made up the night before.
No, that's all Tarantula. We and Tarantula had no discussion about no shooter. That's all Tarantula. That's why he's so talented. So that was all Tarantula. Just made it up. Mm-hmm. And when I brought her in, I called her the shooter.
Yeah.
And so when the people, I knew what I was doing. I'm going to call her that in the beginning because I know the dub is coming later on.
Yeah.
But everything was planned. I've been planning on, listen, that's Poison Art HQ. We have 2 warehouses that size, 2,000 square foot. It's full with all sound system production. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we go on tour with artists and do stage show. We can do Sting.
Okay. That's what's
we could do. We could do best of the best. Yes.
That's what's going on.
That's what's going on. That's what's in that warehouse. It's Poison Art. It's not no small sound. Mm-hmm. So those are the bass boxes lined up. That's 32 21-inch singles, bass boxes, and 8 double 18s, and they're solid. I know I'm not going to fall.
Yeah.
plus, I look a secret. I mean, don't tell nobody. I did practice like 3 times the day before. So I told my second, Robin, I said, get the ladder.
Yeah.
And I knew it was going to be entertaining. And in these times, we have to make it entertaining.
Yeah.
Because I told S-Class, listen, I'm not going to make it about me. I'm just going to go on top. I'm going to go on top of the box. Yeah. I just shoot.
Yeah.
And I didn't know something that I got to say. I didn't know what you guys were seeing.
Yeah.
Until today.
Okay, because you didn't know if you were back there and we'd still see you. I don't
know what the visual looked like. So when I'm talking to people, it's a Kirk. Do you know what you look like back there, boss? You on the speaker box. You have the Poison Art logo beside you. The perfect lighting.
Yes.
You way over there, over yonder. Yeah. She right there. Dog, it look amazing. So today when I looked at the video, I'm like, wow, I didn't know it was gonna look like that.
Yeah, it was crazy. That was probably one of the most exciting parts of the whole clash overall was a good clash, but that right there is a standout moment. You know what I mean? You know, Kirk's just back there walking around the box and shoot, looking at nobody, and everything is
connected. Shoot.
Wow, I said, that's how you play sound.
We love sound. We love sound. We love sound clash. It's when it's in your blood, it's easy.
Mm-hmm. You understand it.
Sound system, music is in my blood. This is what I do for a living.
Yeah.
I don't have a 9 to 5.
Mm-hmm.
Music, sound system, clashing, whatever. Mm-hmm. That's all we do every day, all day is music.
You understand that. You get it 100%.
Yeah.
Another important moment in the quarantine clash last night was when Rafa said Dennis Brown was a $50 artist. All right? Talk to me about that situation. Listen, I seen it. That right there change your mood. I want to hear from your perspective what you thought happened in that scenario.
First of all, you just saying it, my body run cold.
Yeah.
You when it come to the legends in reggae music,
you
don't diss them.
Yeah.
Okay, you can't say you love this game and you're part of this game. You have to respect and show respect to the game.
Mhm.
Okay, I don't know the name of the selector, but I was on Facebook scrolling the other day and I saw somebody said some selector this Luciana and
That's
called him
what I heard.
and called him a $50 artist. So,
Yeah.
yo, that bother me
Yeah.
because Luciana right now,
Mhm.
to me, is one of the best reggae artists in the world.
For sure.
Okay?
1000%.
If Luciano was a greedy person, he could easily charge $500-600 for one dub, like a lot of artists doing, because you're going to get $500-600 worth of quality.
Mhm.
Some of the best dubs you will ever have in your box is sang by Luciano.
Yep,
Okay,
I agree.
you're going to get quality. You're going to get harmony. Your voice is going to double. It's going to be quality work.
Mhm.
So for you to diss Luciano, another legend, a living legend, and call him a $50 artist, that bothered me. So when Rafa said it, it triggered something in my mind about Dennis Dog. We talk about the crown prince of reggae music here. Bob Marley, in my book, Bob Marley, Dennis Brown.
Yeah.
Or Bob Marley,
Yeah.
Dennis Brown.
I hear you.
Big up who said Peter Touch and everybody else, or whoever, but I said Bob Marley, Dennis Brown. You don't do that.
Mhm.
So when he said that, I took it very disrespectful. It still bothers me right now until it's there.
Yeah.
And but listen to me, he's stupid.
Yeah.
Because he said a $50 artist, but then he played a Mud Cabra on a Dennis Brown sample,
Yeah.
a Dennis Brown splice, I should say, in a dubplate, this in regular songs or whatever he was saying. He played the Promised Land rhythm. So I said, you know what, Kirky, let me beat and teach this little boy.
Yeah.
So I draw for my Dennis Brown on the Promised Land, on the rhythm that he just played, and said, you can't do that, boss. You cannot do that. You know what I'm saying? I take that very, very personal.
For sure. And I seen that. I seen that's when you really, before you were joking around, having a good time, but you see, there is where it seemed like it really turned on to become personal, because it seemed like he kind of got a bit personal. And then you said, okay, yeah, since we're going there, let's go there. And that's what it was. I'll tell you what, from my point of view, when I was in the hype and listening to it, it seemed like, but again, I'm thinking from my point of view, it seemed like he said $50 artists just because he doesn't have them, but he said at that time there, when they were there, they were $50. So it wasn't like this person was $1,000 that you're playing. That's how I might have interpreted it in my mind, but clearly that's not how you see it.
Listen to me. I spoke to a friend of mine, Killamanjaro, today.
Yeah.
And he gave me the perfect explanation.
Yeah.
And now I understand it fully.
Okay.
Rafa or Heavy Hammer and a lot of these European sounds,
they
don't value a dubplate by the artist.
Okay.
They value dubplates for how much they paid for it.
Got you.
So if they put together a this and a that person combination and this a three-way combination, and the combination costs them $1,500, they think this is the biggest dub because it costs $1,500.
Got you.
So when you play a Luciana, that probably charge a $200 or $300, or I play a Dennis Brown that they don't have, that probably back then probably $200-300. That's nothing to them because it's only $200-300.
Got you.
When they play these big expensive dubs that cost them a lot of money, they think that's the big dubs. That's not how this business works.
Yeah.
Because one little $150 dub can kill that $2,000 dub any day.
We see it all the time.
All the time.
Yeah.
But that's where the disconnect is. They think they put the value or the size of a dubplate on how much they paid for it. That's the problem.
Okay, so then, so again, would you say he was directly dissing Dennis Brown, or it was a disconnect?
He dissed Dennis Brown. Let's get that straight.
Okay, fair enough. Let's go with that.
That's done. That's done. The disconnect with them is not knowing how to differentiate what a big song is. They think a big song is, we paid $2,000 for this.
Yeah.
I heard some songs in Europe paid €4,000 for Super Cat.
Yeah.
So guess what? In their box,
big song.
That's the biggest dub.
Yeah. Okay.
We in America not paying Super Cat no $4,000 for no dub.
No way.
Okay, we're gonna go voice a whole lot of Luciana. Okay, okay, and enjoy ourselves while they have one Supercat. So in their eyes, that's the biggest dub in the world because they bought Supercat. That's the disconnect.
Got it. You know what? That makes sense. I knew when I was going to sit down and speak to you tonight, I knew I had to ask you about that situation in particular. So outside of a clash, because you know, in a clash or whatever, but I wanted, after you calm down, we sit down and we get to think about it, what your real thoughts were on that part of the clash there. You know what I mean?
So once again, me and S-Class sat down. Mm-hmm. We know that it's a 10-tune dub for dub.
Yeah.
We went through some big guns and we picked out we had a crate built with like 50 songs in it. Mm-hmm. We had the Dennis Browns. What I wanted to do, it went out the window from the second or third song. I wanted to play some tunes that you never heard Poison Not play before.
Okay.
That's what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I'm going to do that soon. You're going to hear about it. We lined them up. Yeah. There's some Abyssinians that was voiced years ago. Some big youth. Mm-hmm. What else was in the crate? A lot of big, what am I name? Dog, some big tunes. I'm not in Clash Royale right now. And I know I wanted to play the alternators because every clash we go to and play the alternators, there's people in front of you. So by the time you play the first part of the song, you don't get to hear the whole thing. Mm-hmm. Guess what? We're in quarantine clash. There's no rush. I'm going to play the whole entire dub. Yeah. It's called a Silver Jubilee. We're going to educate some of these people. Listen to the whole dub. I've heard some people in the chat group were saying that Poison not playing the dubs too long. No, I was trying to educate y'all. Let the dub play.
Yeah.
I know if he didn't play the Bob Andy Marcia, I wanted to play that to give dedication to Bob Andy.
Yeah.
So I played that. I had to. I'm a selector.
It's mandatory. It's
mandatory. The man just passed.
Yeah.
So now I know anywhere from that, I could have went to some big tunes. But he started playing some songs. I forgot what songs he played, but he played a couple songs. I said, no, Kirk, I have to switch it up a little bit. Because if I had played my big tune that I want to play to show the world that there's other big tunes here, they probably would have said Poison not lost the clash in the tune by a landslide.
Yeah.
So it got to the point where I said, you know what, forget the teaching. Let me go to the beating.
Yeah.
I said, I went to the Dennis Brown.
Yeah.
And that's when the man did the Dennis Brown. I'm like, oh my God. In the tune, honestly, one thing about Kirky, everybody know me, I don't like on clash.
Yeah.
If I lose, I said I lose. I go home and I'm good. I go to my store the next day and screw some speakers.
Yeah. And call it a day.
And anybody know me? I have a saying. Next.
Straight.
What's next? That's how I am. Yeah. I probably give Rafa one, maybe two songs. I don't remember what they were.
Okay.
I'll give him the Aswad. Yeah. That's a big song. All them full combination, it didn't make no sense. I'll probably give him one or two songs in the tune. And I gave him none of the rounds.
Yeah.
0. Every song he played, we took them out of the crates that me and S-Class made. We didn't need them.
Yeah. So you guys were definitely, when it came to the rounds, definitely shooting.
Yeah.
I mean, 1,000%.
Yeah. The 3 rounds, I lock off that from. Everybody said we shouldn't even play no tune, but it's fun.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm in my warehouse. I'm surrounded by speakers. The bass hitting. I don't want to go home. I mean, the liquor in my system. Let's go.
Plus, this is a major Lazer platform. This is going to put you in a totally different bracket right there.
Exactly. Major Lazer site. I'm saying big up to Warrior Soul, big up to Walshy Killer, Machia, everybody. When Walshy's my brother from 20 odd year.
Yeah.
When Walshy call you, he's my brother. But when he call you and say, Kirk, I need you, and he's part of Major Lazer, you don't say no.
Straight.
You don't say no. And I appreciate him calling me, and we created history.
1,000%. I mean 1,000%. It was wicked.
A couple someone called me today and cussed me.
Yeah.
Kirk, you're wickedness. I'm like, what did I do?
Yeah.
we don't even want to do this online clash no more. You set the bar too high, dog. You were standing on speaker boxes. You had the Amprax, you had the speaker boxes, you had a female DJ. How are we gonna top that? I'm like, I don't know.
That's not my job. That's your job to find out.
Exactly.
That's crazy. I have a round here called the Rapid Facts where I ask you some quick questions. You give me back some quick answers. All right.
Okay.
All right. Let's go. What's your favorite color?
Black.
All right. What's your biggest fear?
Biggest fear?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, death.
Yeah, makes sense. What's your favorite food?
Stew peas.
Yeah. All right. Okay. If you could have dinner with 3 people, living or dead, who would they be?
Living or dead?
Mm-hmm.
Dennis Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. My grandfather.
Yeah. Okay.
And my grandmother.
Yeah. Very good choices. All right. Are you a cooker or a cleaner?
Both.
Both. If you had to choose one.
Cook.
All right. Got you. What was the last book you read or listened to?
I don't read books. Watch video.
Yeah, I got you.
Wait. I'll take it back. If it's about speakers or amplifiers, yes, I'll read it. But if it's not about speakers, I don't read it.
All right, fair enough. Okay, what is your hobby?
Movies.
Okay. What's your favorite movie of all time?
Green Mile.
Very good movie. You prefer water or juice?
I prefer juice, but I'm supposed to say water.
I get it. Trust me, I get it. Do you prefer something sweet or salty?
Salty.
All right. Favorite comedian of all times?
Comedian of all time, Richard Pryor.
Yeah. Okay. Most influential sound system outside of Poison Dart?
Kilimanjaro.
Yeah.
With
Why?
Ricky Chupa.
Okay. Why?
Because when Poison Dart came around, I checked Ricky Chupa, and the love and respect was there. He treated us kindly and gave us our start, and with a lot of dub plates, a lot of artists. So I have to, and Mr. Harper likewise. So I have to give them the respect.
All right, big. All right, last one here in the rapid facts. When it comes to a sound clash, name 3 sounds that you haven't clashed before that you would love to clash.
So that's the problem now. I have no desire to clash no sound.
Yeah.
Like I really don't. Like if anybody, I've been afraid of any sound.
Yeah.
Or say, oh, I don't want to clash that sound. I've never refused a clash.
Yeah.
So it's anybody. Once you call me, let's go. Once the money's right, I'm going to do it. I don't really have a desire to say, yo, I want to kill him.
Yeah.
I never really had that. We've never had that on Poison Dart where we had a rivalry or we have somebody that we want to kill.
Yeah.
You know?
It was never like that.
And I think the reason why, because I'm from the old school, because nowadays everybody's on social media and these WhatsApp group cussing and warring. So they have that personal thing where they want to clash. Listen, I'm here. I'm just trying to make more speakers and buy more amplifiers.
I hear you, boss. 100,000%. You know what I mean? So what's next for Poison Dart 2020 right now? What's the plans for you guys right now?
Well, Poison Dart is number. Let's get straight. When this whole thing is done, hopefully by the grace of God, we're always booked. We are super busy.
Okay.
Super booked. When you think of Poison Dart, it's not just DJing. Yeah, we DJ every Friday, Saturday in Tampa, 2-3 places in Tampa every Friday, Saturday, plus other places. That's one thing, but we're a production company. We have a sound system. We was on tour with the hottest rapper in the game right now is an artist called Rod Wave. RODWAVE. Some people might know him, some people might. They can look him up on YouTube. He's the hottest rapper right now. Ironically, he's from St. Petersburg, Florida, which is only 15 minutes drive across the bridge from Tampa. Okay. So we've been doing sound and production for him for like 4 years now. He's like 20 years old. So he's been doing, he's a young kid. He's signed now, and he had his first tour started March 3rd. So his record label in New York and his management team came together and they picked Poison Dart to do the production.
Okay.
So we're responsible for the sound, lighting, video wall. So the tour started March 3rd. We were supposed to be gone for 1 month. So the 3rd we was in Augusta. The 4th we were in Myrtle Beach at House of Blues. The 5th we were in Virginia, Norfolk, Virginia, and we were just going up the East Coast. We were going to end up in Chicago and California. The tour was supposed to be over March 27th.
Yeah.
Baltimore was the 13th. We were in Baltimore at Rams Head Live. We set up the sound, we set up the light, the video wall, did sound check, everything is done. And we got the call that Live Nation is canceling the tour.
Yeah.
So now we had a semi truck outside full of equipment. We have 3 tour buses, which is Rod Wave's tour bus with his crew. Production, we had 2 tour buses. So we had to start dispersing people to go home to their families, and we had to get the equipment back to Florida. So we're waiting for that to restart. I mean, they sent us a tentative schedule for June, but no one knows what's going on right now. So we can't pick no date. So so when this thing is over, we're back on tour at Rod Wave.
Okay, so then that's where you. So when you say you do more production and actual sound business per se?
No, I make more money
Yeah.
off production than off DJing per se. But the sound still plays every Friday and Saturday 2 or 3 times. S-Class might be here. Mafia is here. And Randy Dart is here. Red Face in New York is there. Mikey D in Boston is there. We have a lot of juggling bookings. And that's fine. But a lot of people was asking us like a couple years ago, why are you not clashing anymore? Because that's something we should have touched on. Why we weren't clashing as much anymore? Because it's a waste of money.
Yeah.
We love this sport. I will never change, but it's a stupid sport. Okay. Because you chase these artists down, beg them to give them $500 or $1,000 for a 2-minute song. They do what they feel like doing with your $500 or $1,000 for 2 minutes. And then they treat you like shit. And then you bring that same dub to the party, and they might counteract it, or they might give it to another song better, or the other song might play it. And you go to work and you mortgage your house to do this stupid sport. But we love it.
Yeah. That's the only explanation you could come up with. I love it. There's no other reason.
That's it. So
you know what I mean?
I've always been, a lot of people think that clashing and DJing is Kirky passion. No, my passion is sound.
I could see from we got 5 minutes into this conversation, I could see that 100%. You're saying is equipment. That's what you love. Yes.
We have line array speakers. We have lots of bass speakers, top end speakers. We could do any show that they call for us to do. We do a lot of the carnival stuff. We do Miami Carnival. We do Atlanta Carnival. We do Orlando Carnival. We do all the carnival trucks. And we do all the hip hop concerts in Tampa, Gainesville, Fort Myers. We do a lot of stuff.
I had no idea, Kirky.
Right. So, none. Exactly. So because a lot of people, not blaming you, but a lot of people don't, we have to think different. We can't just think, well, clash.
No way.
Exactly.
No way. You know what I mean? You have to look at it. If the biggest sound clash promoters in the world is Irish and Chin, and they manage Mighty Crown, but they don't have Mighty Crown and all these clashes here. You think about it then. You understand that clearly there's some disconnect when it comes to doing it for the love and making the money.
This is for the love. The artists don't respect us.
Yeah.
Soundman, the artists don't respect you. Okay. And until we come together and have some kind of system to boycott them, we are all going to be in trouble for the rest of our life.
Yeah, but I think right now with this COVID-19, it's really going to put a lot of people in their place and make them know, okay, you know what? Things are serious right here. Artist, man, everybody all together.
Everybody. So we love this thing. We have the tunes, and we're gonna always play them.
Yeah.
We're gonna always play them. If I get a call for a clash, I mean, of course, the clash people calling me now because they see cuter shooter, but used to be your money has to be right because I mean, and we'll do it. But the money has to be right, and cause we got a lot of dubs, we got a voice.
Yeah.
And to go into this clash. So we still do the clash, but right now, the money making for Poison Art, because the bills have to be paid. I put the sound clashing and wasting money aside maybe like 2 years ago to build a humongous production company.
Got you. That was really the name of the game.
That's what I did. I built a humongous, the warehouse you saw yesterday, we have 2 of those at that location. That's an industrial park. There's 2 warehouses at the location full with equipment from truss to stage to light to sound to band to drum to guitar. Everything. We do the whole production.
I know. That's what I like. You know what? It's just to see the evolution of where people go. That's really amazing, Kirky. One last question before I get you out of here. What's going on with Redman? Is he still a part of the song? He's not really. What's the deal with Redman and Poison Art?
Redman will always be a member of Poison Art.
Got you.
Redman was never fired. He can't be fired. He's a staple. he's a mountain. Redman moved to San Francisco many years ago. I'm going to guess 10, 15 years ago. With his family and his kids. He had a job opportunity. He went out there and started life. If I voice a dub, I still got to email it to him. He have all the collection. And if something don't sound right, this don't sound right, you should have put it on this rhythm. I might have to voice it over or flip it over. I'll let the secret out. Even during the questions yesterday, my phone was right there. Watch the video. Redman was texting me. Because he was listening. Yo, make sure you tell him that. Make sure you play this. I'm like, okay, boss. So Redman is still there. He's not active in the clubs or in the parties, but he has his controller at his house and he plays music. And he's a legend. A lot of people respect him. A lot of Poison Art dubplates. The classics was programmed by Redman. So he's doing fine. He's doing good.
No, I remember because who you'd always hear about Poison Art was Kirky, Redman, and Father Scat. That was the original Poison Art. Whenever you hear about Poison Art,
and Father Scat was listening yesterday. I called him. He called me when it was done. I said, "Kirk, yo, wicked." So everybody's still linked. We ain't got no problems. We ain't got no bad blood. Father Scat is still there. Redman is still there. I could call Redman. Yo, I need this rhythm. I need this. I need that. If I decide to go some dubs or something. So everybody good man.
Kirk, it's been an amazing conversation. I learned a lot from the jump, and I'm pretty sure everybody watching this and listening, they're gonna learn a lot too. It's been a slice. If there's any big up shout outs, any contacts you want to leave it now before I get you out of here.
But I just got to big up my team. I have a very good team around right now. I got to big up Red Face in Brooklyn. You know what I mean? I got to big up Mikey D in Boston. You know, S-Class, the cuter shooter. There's there's Mafia. That's my right hand man. He's an engineer on the sound, and he DJs at Club Prawn on Saturday nights. There's Robin, female engineer, and there's Randy Dot. Big up everybody. I mean, it's the whole family, the whole team. Big up my kids, and big up my family. And let's big up Tampa, Miami, New York. Big up the whole the sound. That's another video. We have a sound in Jamaica too, the sound in Maypen. So big up the whole Poison Art crew in Jamaica doing their thing right now. It's been there at least 10 years now. They're doing their thing. Every dub I have, they have it too. They have a sound system, sound truck, everything down there. So big up Poison Art crew down south, and that's about it.
And if they want to check out what you have coming up and stuff, leave some contact info so they could check you out.
Well, my Instagram, DJ Kirky C. I have another Instagram, Poison.Tampa. Facebook, Kirky C, Poison.Sound. My phone number, my number has not changed in 20 years. 813-965-KIRK. I'm not going to tell you the last 4 digits. Look my phone and figure it out. 965 Kirk.
Got
Same
you.
number for 20 years. I don't own nobody. I don't have to change it. I don't have to run. Big up the whole Duns River family. If you're in Tampa, Friday night, Club Prana, we're on the rooftop. So when this whole thing is over, if you want a good party, come Club Prana, we're on the rooftop. I'm there on Fridays personally. Mafia's there on Saturday. And then in Tampa, my staple, my signature party, it's been going on. December just passed. It's 10 years we've been keeping this party. It's called First Saturday, like a mature party. It goes on at Duns River Island Cafe every first Saturday. So right now,
I see you put that out on Instagram all the time.
So the city is going to withdraw right now because that party is a party where you hear everything.
Yeah.
And it's only one DJ.
Okay.
Me.
Yeah. Okay.
10 years.
Yeah.
And if we bring anybody else, the people don't get vexed. So we just don't bring nobody.
Yeah.
Tampa people are very selfish. They don't want to hear nothing else but nobody else. They want to hear Kirk, and that's it. So that's the bread and butter every first Saturday of the month. Duns River Island Cafe, one of the best restaurants, well, the best restaurant in Tampa. And it's also an event center that we do for Saturday and other events. Yeah. So that's it.
Big, big, big. Kirk, it's been amazing. As I said, the stories has been great. I learned a lot. I'm 100% that these people are going to learn a lot too. I didn't know you had so many things going on, you know what I mean? Because again, sometimes when you're in the clash world, you hear clashing, okay, you're clashing here. We don't hear you clash for a couple, okay, you're off doing whatever, or you're whatever. But I did not know you had so much going on, and I rate that. You know what I mean?
Don't get it twisted. We're off the clash world, yes, doing other things, great things. But one phone call. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah. Well, I seen that. Shoot.
Listen to me. There was people in that warehouse yesterday and said, Kirk, who the hell was that?
Yeah.
Like, his name is Kirky. He's a guy that y'all probably never met before. But when him come out deadly.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if we had more times, it would be wickeder, you know? Yeah. But it was a quick thing. S-Class. Yeah. My mission was to showcase S-Class.
Yeah.
And the mission work.
Boss, 1,000%. That's probably the most talked about name right now when it comes to that class right there. You know what I mean?
That was the plan.
Shooter.
That's the plan. I didn't care nothing about courtesy. I was pushing a wicked female, my selector, S-Class.
Yeah. Yeah. No, she's bad. Trust me. Yeah. We got a link again, but as I said, it's been a slice. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Muscle, and this has been another Two Line Music Hut's Entertainment Report podcast, and we are out. This podcast is brought to you by www.twolinedmusichut.com.